What up, roomies? And we're back with In the House Podcast. And of course, it's your boy the other day, and this is Neighbors. Today on In the House Podcast, we're joined by an artist who is proving every day that hard work and vision pays off. He's been making waves with his latest projects, climbing the charts internationally with his single Lemonade, hitting the top five in Canada. He's been building a movement with his own label, DMG Music Group, from his evolution as an artist to his plans as a mogul in the making. He's showing the world that his story is more than music. It's about creating a legacy on his own terms. Everybody, roomies, please welcome Young Miller the Dawn.
Yo, what's going on, fam? Yes, sir.
Everything's good, man. I know you out in LA. How's the weather out there? How's everything doing out there?
Man, everything beautiful. You know, LA have beautiful weather all year round, man.
Man, I wish it was like that in New York, bro. The only time is good out here, and I tell this to everybody, is in the spring and the fall. You feel me? When you could throw on a nice hoodie and be chilling, because in the winter it's brick as shit, and in the summer,
Mhm.
yo, this shit's muggier than a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, I've been out there around winter time. That shit crazy.
Yeah, the colds be hitting. And I don't even and the crazy thing about it is like now they're saying that New York is like a subtropical destination. I'm like, subtropical where, bro? Like it's gonna be cold as I'm like, this is not subtropical.
Right.
Starting off, I know I was reading up on you, and I heard that you were from New Orleans, and then you moved out to the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
How did like that transition go down? Like, how old were you? Like, how did that all happen?
All right, so my fam, Master P, he was moving to LA in 2001. So I was always with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? He used to
Yeah,
send the limos to get me when he was staying in Baton Rouge, and then he went to Texas. So I was always flying out. And then he was just like, you know what? You need to just come to Cali with us. And my mom, agreed to it. He had to sign like some paperwork to be my guardian and all that stuff. So that's the reason why I went to the West Coast. You did because of my fam, Master P.
that's what's up. That's what's up. I was reading that Master P is your uncle and all that good stuff. So I'm guessing like you kind of fell into the music because of family ties, or is it just something that you was always into?
Man, it's something I was into, but family ties, of course. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Just being around that history and that greatness, it's like, man, I want to do that too. And I learned the game from one of the best hustlers in the game. So
That ass. Yo, much respect to your uncle, bro.
yes,
Like he really showed the game how to like move independently, and also to like not just like be satisfied with what the labels are giving you, but to push further and to like expand upon yourself.
facts. Yeah, you
You know,
did.
and for some reason I always gravitate to people like that like always want better. Like I feel like being stagnant is not cool.
Right.
So and I
Exactly.
and I see a lot of that in you too. Like I see how the evolution of your music was and all that good stuff. Like, and this is much props to you because you hit the charts in Canada. You're about to take over the U.S. So much kudos to you and much props.
Hey, appreciate it, my bro, for sure.
Anytime, man. So I was reading up, and correct me if I'm wrong, that you started taking out the profanity from your music.
Yes, I was in a car with some young kids or whatever, and they start repeating that, and I was like, whoa, that ain't cool.
Yeah,
And then I had a talk with one of my mentors, and they was like, you should just try not to cuss, just be different. Just already have your records ready already. Just try it. And I just was trying it, and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. Like, it's easy to write a rhyme and add a curse word in it, and you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
I wanted to challenge myself a little more and just write my music without cussing it. And it been working. People don't even notice.
No, you absolutely you're absolutely correct. Like I didn't notice that you weren't cursing because the flow's there, the lyrics are there, and I was like, okay, cool, and I'm just like, all right. Oh snap! There's nothing, no profanity in here, and it was a vibe.
Yes, sir.
So, all right. So like with that discipline, it also bleeds into the business, right? You're
Hmm.
you're developing DMG Music Group. So like, how did you how did you come about, forming the label and the artists on your label too? Did you like come up with them, or were they just like people that you met along the way of your musical career?
Man, so in it was like 2000, like 2007, 2008, me and my brother Legendary Harry from Chicago, he was like, "Man, you need to start a label, whatever." So, I came up with the whole DMG Music Group. That stands for Defining My Greatness.
Okay, okay.
I just been a student of the game, developing that for over the years, because I knew like 10 years later what I really wanted to do is, do music and be an executive, just like my fam. So the artists that I have now, I've been knowing them for a minute. They family, like my brother Legendary Harry. He rap. He
Okay.
rap. He was rapping, but now he more on the producer side now. But I get a verse or two from him every now and then we
Nice.
gonna put out a project. But bro been down since back in the day, man. And everybody else I've been knowing them like 10 plus years. So they my brothers. So what I'm saying, why not?
Nah, I feel you. Nah, like when it comes to like things like that, it's always good to like incorporate family and people you grew up with, and those are the people that you want, to like come up with, because it's not. I think Jay Z said it best: that everyone's rich will be each other's crutches,
Right, exactly.
And the thing about now and nowadays is like not a lot of people want that. You feel me? Like they'll try to come up with a crew, whatever, but then when things start popping off, jealousy happens, envy happens, and all that stuff, and that's whack, straight
Yeah,
up.
we had some of that, you know what I'm saying? We had some of that. Like we had to get rid of a couple people because it was a little bit of that going on. You know what I'm saying? My bro LA Lil T, he be on it. Like he be like, bro, you see how he moving?
Yeah.
I fall back and you know what I'm saying? Like, oh damn, I see what you're talking about. So we had a lot of little jealousy, little things going on. We had to, move a couple people to the side. It wasn't nothing personal. It was just business. It was like, we can't have that, man. We all on a mission trying to make it and be great. We ain't got time for that jealousy stuff. We ain't got time for that, man. Everybody at DMG, we all positive and we all pushing forward and trying to be great and define our greatness, bro. So we
Yeah.
really don't have time for that negative and jealousy stuff, and we ain't got time for that, man. If you're a real boss and your team solid, man, you ain't got time for none of that. Get rid of that out. Get that out of there, man. 'Cause
No, that's
that'll
a
be your
fact.
downfall.
No, that's a fact, bro. And like a lot of people don't seem to understand is like success is not only a single person game. You feel me? You need a team around you. Even if like you're the front man, right? You still got a team behind you that's pushing you. You feel me? You got your publicists, your managers, your social media manager, whatever the case may be. And the thing about it is like everybody wants to be a star, but they don't know how to find their own path in life. You know what I mean? Like
Man, exactly.
you feel me? Like for instance, you're a music artist, but your right hand man might want to do, I don't know, let's say engineering, or he wants to be more on the A&R side or the publicist side. You feel me? That's where he shine at. You feel me? And that's just like a hypothetical, in the fact that everybody has their own lane. To like kind of grow and shine on their own. You know what I mean? And contribute to something greater.
Yeah, that's my bro LA Lil T, man. He an artist also and he a A&R also, you know what I'm saying? Like I was out of town and we had to shoot the Go Crazy video. He went scouting around for me. Like we can shoot it here. He sent it to me. I'm like, yeah, bet that look lit. So, we all work together as a team, you know what I'm saying? We all put our input. They send me a record. I'll be like, nah, I think you should change this. Woo, woo, woo. Nobody take nothing to heart. Like, you know what I'm saying? We ain't letting our feelings get hurt about nothing. My brothers tell me the truth. I tell them the truth, wrong or right. And we ain't mad at each other. We just gonna be like, whatever, let's go get some hot wings and
And
laugh that
chill out.
shit off, like, and chill
And,
out. Like, we
and
ain't
chill
mad
out.
at each
Yeah.
other, not speaking with each other for like 5 weeks because I told him this. Like, we don't do none of that, man. We take constructive criticism well from each other. You dig?
And that right there is amazing, because like cohesion is like one of the biggest factors of success. You know what I mean? And
Fact.
I see that your group is killing it right now too. So, what was I gonna say? How did you feel when Lemonade hit the charts, like in Canada and all that? Like, how was your personal feeling like that, and how did your crew feel about that too?
Man, when I got the call, I was like, dang, that's crazy. And then when I told the fellas, everybody just was excited and happy. Like, man, that's crazy. And man, we got another joint, What You All About, produced by my brother Legendary Harry. I think we peaked at like number 50 something, 54 or something like that on the charts in Canada. So we got a plaque for him
Fire,
coming too.
fire, fire.
Yes,
And
sir.
a question with Legendary Harry, does he do all your productions, or you like kind of like scout out different producers?
Man, I have so many producers, bro. Bro always, that's my bro. So I'm gonna always
No, no, of
he
course,
on the project. You know what I'm saying? Make
of
sure he
course.
get 2, 3 off on the project. But I work with a lot of multiple different producers. Like I just like the guy that did go crazy, he
Yeah,
from over in Europe. You know what I'm
nice.
saying? I'm and then there's another guy did a song called No Return. It's about, giving love, but you don't get none in return. He from over there, Europe as well. So and then I got my latest single, Stripe Life, about to drop next month on the 17th. That's
Oh,
produced by my boy Juke. He from Miami, Florida. But
fire.
I was talking with my bro Surf, that's one of the artists, and he owns half of the label too, DMG. That's a partner in the label. We thinking about like signing and getting a production deal and just signing all the producers and so we can start getting like movie scores and just different things because everybody, all the producers I got is crazy. So we take it trying to take it to the next level with everybody and have a good production team as well. So if you have like any artists want to they hear my beats and they trying to get that sauce, boom, here go the production team right here. Let's work.
Yeah, that it makes it efficient. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
like, and that's one of the things that I picked up a lot about like your work, or at least like the the stuff I heard. Your production is amazing. Your beat selection, fire.
Yeah,
Of course, as the artist, your lyrics and the flow, fire as well. But the
appreciate.
production, I was like, oh, okay, okay. Oh, there was nothing that disappointed me on that. I was like, all right, that's dope.
Yeah, I always learn like your production got to be top notch. Like,
That's a
so
fact.
you know what I'm saying. So I got an ear for that. Like, it don't it took like the first 20 seconds. I know okay, this gonna slap. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to
Yeah,
think about it.
it's like what
People in
catches
the
you right. It's like what catches you right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if it catch me, I know it's gonna catch the people in the clubs in their cars. Wherever at the parties. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to make sure that beat catch you. Like. And if you feel it, you already know, man. Like if I feel that beat, like if it give me a certain feeling, I know.
If
Okay,
you
yeah,
got that ooh moment, right?
yes,
Like,
sir.
damn,
Yeah,
nah, I feel you
exactly.
on that, bro. But yo, talking about ears, right? When I was listening to you, your flow's very unique. And knowing that you was from New Orleans and moving out to LA, I couldn't kind of like, I don't want to say categorize you, but I couldn't like tell where the influences of your flow came from and like stuff like that. So like, what influenced like your flow and like how you kind of like piece things together?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like a lot of the East Coast, you know what I'm saying? Jay, Nas, Dipset. Uh, man, that's basically like. Cause a lot of people be like, damn, we know you from New Orleans, but you don't sound like you rap from New Orleans. You live in Cali, but you don't sound like you West Coast. So I feel like
Yo,
I
that was exactly what I was going through. I was like, I can't place it. Like it sounds familiar to me, but it sounds different. I just couldn't place it, and I was just like, yo, I gotta ask him about it. I gotta ask him.
so I feel like I got a little I feel like I got like a 70%. and the rest 30% East Coast swag, like 7%, 30 South, and then the rest like East Coast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my flow is even the way I talk sometimes, you get New Orleans in there, and some people be thinking I'm from the East Coast sometimes too. So
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like I'll never forget, like C Murder, my uncle told me, he was like, you got a very unique voice. Like, you know what I'm
that's a
saying? Like,
very big facts on that.
he
Big
told
facts
me
on
I
that.
have a I'll never forget that man told me, look me in my eye and said, you have a very unique voice. Your voice will carry you a long way.
That us. It captures the ear very well.
Yeah,
It captures the ear very well, and and your cadence, like I said, your flow's fire. So with the cadence and the way how unique your voice is, it captures the ear very quickly.
facts. Appreciate it, bro.
Anytime, man. So like we have East Coast influences. Like so, when you was growing up, what kind of artists were you listening to? Like besides Dipset, Nas, and Jay.
I listened to some Trick Daddy, uh some Outkast,
Shout out to the Outcast
Outkast for sure.
for sure.
My favorite song is that Miss Jackson. That song's so hard and unique. I listened to Outkast, a little bit of T.I., Jeezy, Gucci Man, of course. So people like that.
My dude Gucci. Yo,
Gucci,
yo, Gucci. I
Jeezy.
remember. I remember when I first heard of Gucci is with his track So Icy.
Yeah.
I was like, I think I was like about what, like 14, 15, something around there. Yo, and I just started smoking bud too. Yo, I always used to put that joint on when I used to when I used to light up. Yo, that shit was that was my shit. I can't even lie. Yo,
That's so icy, a classic.
that ass, bro. So when you're in the studio, right?
Hmm.
What's your creative process like? Do you just like hop on the track automatically, or like you need some time to chill out, warm up, or it's just like whatever you got going, you drop it and then you're just in the booth?
Man, my process, so I get the beats at the crib, and then I got the garage band and the I forget that other program, Band Lab on the laptop. So,
Yeah,
I pre-record on my stuff just to make sure I'm good. And then after that, my process is like I go to the studio and I just put this, I load up the hard drive, tell the engineer, all right, this beat, and I just go in there and work, bro. Like when I
no,
go to the studio, I'm not just taking no breaks, sitting around. I already got my blunts rolled. I just go in there and work, bro. I don't be sitting down wasting no time. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? We be booking like 10, 12 hour sessions. So I'm every hour count. You know what I'm saying?
no, it's facts.
Only time I'm taking a break is when I'm eating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Call moms, check on moms, call, whoever check on them. Then I'm back. I'm just working because each hour count. We in there working. I go in and knock out the first 5 hours. Then after that, the team they come in and do what they gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But each hour count. Like we ain't sitting back wasting no time in there. When we go into the studio, it's all work. We ain't
no,
playing. Like that ain't the
no,
playground. We going in there and work.
believe me, I know how that is because I've been in a couple of sessions myself because I'm a producer and an engineer as well.
Yes,
Back
sir.
back when I was a teen, I used to rap, but I ain't got no bars. I ain't gonna lie to you.
know
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't got no bars.
what I'm saying?
But
You know
but
it's
but
already.
but my boys be telling me I was ahead of my time. Like if shut up. My boy said that my lyrics were so violent that if I was in this era with the drill era, that I would have been popping. But
You would have
but
fit right in. You would have fit right in, huh?
fit right in. But yo, like I said, I ain't had no ball back in them days, bro.
Yeah, we in there working, man. It take like 10 minutes just to load up and get your levels and everything right. So, that's already
Nah,
10 minutes off the 12 hours. So,
yo, believe me, I know, bro. I've been in sessions that I'm just there, like, all right, come on, guys, like, let's get into it. Like, I know we already done lit up. let's get to work because y'all only paid me for this many hours. So
Right.
come on, we got to get this done. You feel me?
Like we just had a session the other day, and we had to start an hour late into the session because the damn computer was messing up.
Oh, that should be the
And he
worst.
and he just got a new joint and he never hooked that up. So he had to hook that up, transfer everything to the new computer, Pro Tools and all that. So it was like an hour and some delay. I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was getting anxiety in that motherfucker. I'm ready to work. I'm so ready to lay the track down. I'm like, fuck.
Is it, yo, that should be the worst, especially when you come prepared. Like,
Yes.
yo, you're ready to go, and then just like technical issues. I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is just coming from like the engineering side of it. Technical issues happen,
Yeah.
but something like that, like bro, you set up a whole new PC. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, that was crazy. But bro, it was crazy because as he's setting it up, the other shit kicked in and just started working.
Oh,
So I was like, damn, okay, cool. He's like, oh, this motherfucker turned back on. Let's go.
nice.
I got in there and waste no time, bro. But yeah, man, them technical difficulties, that's the worst, bro. Especially if you like really feeling it and you going crazy, then the pro
Yo,
keys cut off. Oh my
oh
god.
my god, I'm yo. That'd be the worst. The worst. Or when Pro Tools decides just to like freeze in mid loading while you're loading up, you just be there like, what's happening right now, yo?
Man, bro. Oh
And
wow.
then it'd be blowing mine because it'd be like, yo, I just had you open like an hour ago. Like, what's going on now? I didn't touch you for a whole hour. Like, what's popping now? What's going on?
Yeah, that shit be bugging, bro. But it is what it is. Hey, shit happens. So
Yeah, I guess it is what it is. Like, you just gotta roll with the punches and just take and just do what you gotta do. You feel me?
exactly, bro. Exactly.
Yo, so with the way today's society is moving, it's feeling more like conspiracy theories are coming true, right? And do you think that what do you think about the times we living in right now? Like, do you think it's like we're in a simulation with all the crazy shit that's happening and all that good and all the wild stuff that we're bombarded with every day?
Man, I just times are so different now. Bro, this shit
Yo,
crazy.
bro,
Like,
dead ass.
it's literally like when you leave out and you make it back home, you be like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? It's just times is crazy now, bro. From like from 15 years ago compared to now. Oh my god.
Hell yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
times are crazy right now.
Wild times, bro. Like, and then it's like what blows my mind is like our generation was a wild generation back when we were younger, right?
Right.
So just seeing like the new generation coming up, I'm like, yo, y'all have no disregard for life at all. Like, y'all just wilding out here.
Yo, they playing Russian roulette with their life every day, the youngins, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, y'all wildin', man. Yeah.
yeah.
This
And then
generation, man, I just feel bad for them. Like
they cook.
they cook for
They,
sure, bro.
they cook, and then the thing about it is that there's always a camera on, so it's not like you're gonna get away with shit too. So it's like
You, you can't get away with nothing nowadays,
nah,
bro.
nothing at all. So it's like, what's the point? And then the crazy shit about it is like these kids are smart. These kids are super smart, bro. So it's like, why y'all doing all this wild shit instead of like applying yourself and like bringing up that positivity?
See, I think what it is too, bro. Like in our time, we had like Russell Simmons and my uncle and different people, to
Yeah,
look up to, like, you know what I'm saying? Make us we Michael Jordan and all that to make us walk in the right path. The youngins, the same people they look up to, they doing the same shit. Like
yeah,
so
they wilding out too.
they wilding out too. So it's like, damn, my hero wilding out. This is what I'm gonna do. Like, so the new generations don't have no people they can really look up to see that it's cool, not to you don't have to kill nobody. You don't have to get online. I'm rolling up my op. You don't have to go to
Yeah,
nobody graveyard and disrespect them. Like, come on, bro. Some of that they be out of
yeah,
pocket. Bro.
yeah. They be out of pocket, bro. Like I be. I just be wondering. I'm like, damn, bro. And it's like, you feel me? I have a godson that I care for like he's my kid. You feel me?
Right,
And
right.
he did his thing, and ever since he did his thing, I was like, yo, bro, I see you as a grown man. That's it. Like you made your choices. I gotta treat you like a grown ass man. And I'm like, bro, like you was a little genius. Like, and look what you did. Like, you know what I mean? And that's just an example that I share with everybody. I'm not gonna say exactly what he did, but he did some fucked up shit. You feel
Word.
me? While he was young. And that's like a prime example in my life, like how, this younger generation isn't like, I won't say they're not getting it because they getting it. Like when it comes to like technology and things of that nature and progressing like in the digital age, they're definitely getting it.
Hell yeah.
But when it comes to the common sense thing, that ain't it.
Nah. That's definitely not there, bro. They not thinking before they do anything, bro. They just doing the shit. They not thinking about the consequences or none of that. They just doing it. They be so zooted and booted off that whatever they own, bro. They just be out of their mind, fried. Don't know what be going on, bro.
That is true. That is true. What advice would you give the younger generation now?
Man, slow down, youngins.
Yo, facts. Yo, facts.
Yo, pump your brakes and just think about life, bro. You don't want to catch a body, you know what I'm saying? Your mom 40, you catch a 60-year sentence. Come on, man. You ain't gonna come on. Mom's gonna be gone when you get out, G.
That's a fact.
You gotta
Yeah,
slow down and start thinking about your future. Think about, especially if you got kids, you know what I'm saying, your mom older, your pops,
yeah.
granny, all that, bro. You're not gonna be able to experience life with them really behind that can. I mean, you can get visits, all that, but it ain't the
It ain't
same
the same.
being in the free world. Like,
Yeah, you're gonna be missing out, on some of the best things in life. You feel me? Especially if you're young. Like high school, prom, graduation, college. You feel me? Finding somebody that you want to spend the rest of your life with.
man,
Shit like that. Like, and
yeah,
it's and it's crazy how they're willing to throw all of that away just to like make a reputation for themselves in the street. You know what I mean?
and they gonna forget about you.
Yeah,
You just gonna be a story.
that's a fact, bro.
You just gonna be man such and such, and that's it, bro. You ain't about to get no brownie points. You ain't about to win no big money for that. Like you just gonna be a story, bro. And they
That
gonna be out here living their life, and you gonna be in the can doing your time, bro. And
Yep,
let's
and
see how many of them from your hood actually go visit you. Maybe like one or two of them might visit you, write you
yeah,
direct.
the one or two dudes that one or two people that's gonna really hold you down while you in there. So it's like, bro, you're gonna throughout that phase, you're gonna see who's really was about you. You know what I mean?
See,
And
it's
that
crazy. When we was in high school and shit, we was, trying to get the best girls to go to prom, and we worrying about our fashion and just being
getting
cool. Well, what we doing this weekend? We wasn't thinking about going pop no ops or nothing like that.
nah,
Don't get it twisted. We fucking shit up if we have to, but
hell yeah,
we thinking about partying on the weekend and hanging out with the homies and meeting up at the movies and that type of vibe. Like we weren't worrying about going ride around and smoke no ops.
nah, bro. Because back when we were younger and whatnot, you feel me? Like we did more partying than 20-year-olds did back in them days.
Exactly, bro.
Like I remember back when I was a teen, I used to party what Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Make sure I got everything I needed to get done for school, whatever I had going on Sunday, and then I would just repeat the process over and over again, bro. Like it was crazy.
Yes, that's how it was for us, bro. We just, do our schoolwork. All my uncle asked for us to make good grades and we can go have fun. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have fun. We not worrying about no beef or that or that. We smoking our bud, having fun, bro. We ain't tripping off nothing.
Trying to chill with some chicks, trying to relax, maybe have a couple of drinks here and there, but everybody trying to get home at the end of the night. That was the main
Exactly,
thing.
bro.
You feel me?
And we not packed up in a car 10 deep looking for a op. Like we ain't
Yeah, like Come on, like I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of other things that you could do than ride around looking for your ops. You know what I mean?
Exactly, bro.
But I just shifting gears real quick, right? If you had to make a 5-track EP inspired by 5 cities or countries, what would be those 5 cities or countries?
Definitely my city, New Orleans.
All right,
Um, Vancouver, Canada. It's cool over there, so I do something about Vancouver.
all right,
Um, Definitely New York because I love New York. So that's three, and then the next two would probably be definitely like experience about being in Cali. So for sure, Cali on there, and Houston. I'm gonna say
all
that.
right.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. You mentioned 2 places I definitely want to go up to: Vancouver and Houston.
Yeah, Houston. I love Houston. I love H Town, man, and Vancouver. I love it out there. When I was young, my cousin Romeo had the Romeo show, so
Yeah,
we had to live out there for 3 years. That shit was amazing.
I believe it, bro. I've heard nothing. I've heard nothing but good things about Canada, and
Yeah,
especially Vancouver.
it's beautiful over there. Like the food, everything just tastes mad different over there, bro. Because they don't have all that bullshit in there over there. Like
That's true.
I remember when I first went over there, I had some Wendy's. I'm eating. I'm like, this shit tastes different. And then
Hell yeah.
the guy explained to me, like, I mean, the French fries, the burgers, everything tastes different. The fucking Sprite even tastes different.
Yeah. Because it doesn't have all the bullshit that we got over here, man.
Nah,
It does,
bro, that
and
shit tastes mad different and good.
bro, definitely the food outside of the country is amazing. And now that the roomies know that you're well traveled, right? How important is it to like have that exposure to like different cultures, different places, different countries, and different cities for your own personal growth, not only in music.
Just to experience it, you know what I'm saying? Just to say you went there and experienced that place. Like I went to Aruba with my family, and that shit was a beautiful experience. Seeing Aruba, it was just a beautiful experience. I One of the drivers drove me and my family around, showed us like they different neighborhoods, and it was just different. I was like, whoa. But it was just a good experience. But I think everybody should travel. Like, don't be scared. Like
Yeah,
I feel like everybody should go experience different countries and different cultures, the different food. I think everybody should put that on a bucket list to do. You know what I'm saying? I think that's very important.
I think so as well.
People, you gotta travel, go have fun, man. You only get this thing we live in, you only get one of those. So I feel like I recommend everybody to pick a spot, go travel, get with a local tour person, go on the tour of the plate wherever you at, food, everything, man. It's just a wonderful experience when you traveling, bro, for sure.
That's definitely a fact because how important do you think traveling is when it comes to like a person's worldview? Like, you feel me? Like, because I know a bunch of people that never left New York, never left the 5 boroughs in their entire life. You feel me? So their worldview is kind of like obscured and narrowed. When a person who's traveled, they're, I don't want to say more cultured, but they have a broader view of things.
Man, I think I got people like that from New Orleans ain't been outside of the farthest they've been is Baton Rouge.
Yeah,
I think they just I don't know, I think they might be scared to go. They might not want to fly nowhere, but I feel like you need to experience, like, get out your comfort zone. Leave New York for a minute, man. Leave New Orleans, man. I thank God every day I had a chance to move to LA at 10 years old. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
Not too
yeah.
many people in New Orleans got that type of opportunity to move.
No,
So
you're absolutely correct on that, man.
I thank God every day. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the people that ain't never traveled nowhere, I feel like you need to just go ahead and do it, man.
No, I
Even
feel
if you
you.
don't want to, if you don't want to drive, I mean fly, you can drive to Toronto, like right there, right by New York. That shit like
That's like
not too.
about 9, 10 hours.
Yeah,
Nine,
shit.
10 hours. You could drive that
Drive,
up. Yeah,
drive out to Toronto or something. Just go experience life, man. Just don't stay in
yeah.
the bucket, bro. Go experience life. Go
That's a
have some
fact.
fun, bro. For real, man.
You know where you would have a lot of fun at?
What I said.
In the Dominican Republic, my home country. You feel me?
Hey,
Have mad fun out
my
in DR.
my boy Dwight, he from Detroit, but he
Yeah.
lived in LA, but he just got his citizenship in DR and he about to buy a crib and all that over there. He be telling me to come over and visit.
Yo, bro, go. I'm telling you right now, go have fun. You'll have a great time. You feel me? You'll have a great time wherever you go. If you go to the resorts or even if you go to like the regular cities. You feel me? There's a couple of hoods that not even locals will go into. So don't go into there. But other
Nah,
than that, bro, yo, you'll have mad fun. You feel me? The women are beautiful, the food is amazing, the country's beautiful, bro. And
yeah,
it's always a party. It's always a party.
I'm definitely gonna check the DR out for sure, bro. That's definitely
Definitely go.
best to do
Definitely
for
go.
sure, bro.
And if you out there, hit me up. I might be out there too, cause me and my family got businesses out there and all that good stuff.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Definitely, we definitely link, bro.
I'll be out
Um,
in I'll be out in New York soon too, probably like in the next month or so. So if you out in the city, we can
yo,
definitely
let
link
me
up.
know, man. We'll definitely link up, bro. I'm always with it.
Sir.
Um, so just switching it up again. If you weren't doing music, what would you be doing?
Probably writing movie scripts.
Okay,
I'm getting into that right now. We about to do our first animated Christmas movie, but it's gonna come out next year because it
okay,
takes time to do that animation stuff. So but I just started DMG film, so we about to really start getting into this movie stuff. We about to start shooting like short films and then move our way up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'll definitely be something to do with movies if I wasn't doing music.
all right, all right. When you start the whole DMG films, like when y'all up and about, I got somebody for you that y'all can link with. He's a
Sure.
good writer and he's an actor as well. My boy Lou.
Okay.
He does the we when we do the in the house podcast when it's just like my cast and whatever. He's one of my hosts and amazing dude,
For sure.
amazing.
Sir.
All right, all right, that's dope. I fuck with that. I fuck with that heavy. All right. So when you're feeling overwhelmed and you feel the pressures on, how do you like decompress and recharge your batteries?
Man, cut off the phone, just sit there and just meditate, bro, and just get my mind and my focus back right. You know what I'm saying? I just shut off for the rest of the world. Talk to moms, make sure she good before I cut the phone off for a few, and I just sit there and just meditate and think about what I need to do better, how I need to fix this, and that's just what I do, bro. I don't just sit there and stress. I sit there and think and try to figure it out. Stressing ain't good. I just sit there and just think what I need to do better, how I'm gonna come back in and execute this and do this. So that's what I do, bro. I just shut off from the internet, the rest of the world, and just get my mind right.
All right, I feel you. How important do you think it is to like disconnect from like the internet and like social media and like even your phone, and just be with yourself for a minute? Like how important is that for you?
Man, I think it's real important, bro, because you might be having a good day, then somebody might call you and tell you about something that just shift your whole mood. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
Yo, facts.
sometimes it's good to just shut off from all that. Like, you gotta protect your energy at the end of the day. Gotta protect your peace. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's important to get off the internet and stay off the phone for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? But you know, nowadays everybody in that phone. So, but I think it's good to take a break from it. You dig? I believe people need that, man. Take a break from the phone, the social medias, and all that, and just have some me time.
Do you think that do you think that a lot of people now don't value like their own personal time and are since we're so hyper connected with everything?
Yeah, I feel like they don't value, but because man, everybody. I remember we was some. I forgot where we was at, but this guy was arguing with this girl. He like, you always on the phone. We out, and you just in your phone. So you know, I was like, damn, bro, going hard.
Yo, bro, it's like he's
Man,
trying to spend some time with his lady and she's not feeling it.
hey, he was right though. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I feel like that though, man. People just the phones got everybody distracted, bro. It's like people doze off. They on their phone in the bed, dozing off. Like when I lay down, bro, I'll be like, all right, it's 10 o'clock, phone down.
That's a fact.
TV on.
TV on. Well, the TV's gonna watch me, so it's all good.
Exactly, because I'm sleeping the next 30 minutes, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like, phones and stuff, big distractions sometimes, relationships and all that. It's just different. Like,
No, I feel you. Like it's a like with social media and all that, it's a great way to connect with people, but at the same time, it's also a way to lose yourself a little bit too. You know what I mean?
you definitely lose yourself because people trying to keep up with people. You know what I'm saying?
Comparing.
You know how it is, bro.
Nah, people. Nah, it's a fact. People are comparing, contrasting. They're trying to say, "Yo, this person has this, why I don't got that," and then it creates a sense of envy and jealousy. You know what I mean? And
Exactly,
then, uh,
bro.
and then on top of all of that, you have the factors in that you feel me. Social media depend like, and I've said this plenty of times before. Is like social media is a one way mirror where you know you people see your success and they see the outcome, but they don't really see the hours of work that you put in behind it. You feel me?
Uh,
Nobody glorifies the grind of it. They glorify the outcomes, which is great. You know what I mean? You want people to know that yo, my track sold a million records. You know what I mean? You want people to know that, but
Facts.
they think it comes easy because of the fact that not you per se, but that person is just posting the success. They're not uh, posting. I spent a month just on this one track because I couldn't get something right. You feel me? Or I spent a month coding this app. You feel me? Because I was trying to work out the bugs on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of people just see the wins. They don't see that hard work and grind that you putting in. And then that causes jealousy, like you say. Like,
Yeah.
I can do this. And it just be crazy, man. I ain't got no hate on no I don't hate on nobody, bro. I be like, do y'all thing, bro.
Yeah. You feel me? Like I welcome anybody who's really trying to be on their grind about their shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And the one thing I tell everybody is like failure is not really failure. It's just a lesson. You know what I mean? Is when you fall, you get back up. So it's the same thing. It's like you fail at this thing now, but you're gonna work on it and you're gonna get better at it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know,
I don't
sometimes
think hmm
no, you were saying?
Now I say, when if I, fail at something, I don't take it to heart and boo-hoo about it. I'll be like, all right, lesson learned. I know
Yeah.
not to make that mistake no more. And I'm moving forward.
Yeah, or you try to rework the problem. Like, let me
Exactly.
see let me see what exactly didn't work on this. You know what I mean? And sometimes it's just life, you feel me? Sometimes that what you was working on or what you was trying to do wasn't meant for you. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And life is gonna bring you a grander opportunity.
Exactly, bro. That's a perfect way to look at it.
Yeah, man. So besides the music, besides the film, the film portion of your music label coming out, what is like a dream that you want to achieve before everything is said and done?
Um, man, just help a lot of people, uplift people, and the people that I have around me, just make sure we all succeed and make it. You know what I'm saying? Because we got a brotherhood. And, I'm the leader, so I just want to make sure we all succeed and they can feed their kids and their family. You know what I'm saying? That's something big to me. You know what I'm saying? Something in my heart that I really want. And help other people along the way. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of behind the scene things, hooking people up and connecting dots. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be calling me like, yo, you have to hook up to this. And I'm not one of them people that just gatekeep. I be like, all right, bet. You know what I'm saying? Let me hook that up. You know what I'm saying? Like, a couple people, like my homegirl, she doing movies or whatever out in LA. And she needed Omar Gooden. Boom, boom,
Yeah,
boom, boom. Connected the dots for, you know what I'm saying? Now they doing a whole series together. So, I just like helping people, you did.
you like facilitating the connections.
Yeah, I
That's
like
dope, bro. That's really dope because not a lot of people, especially in the entertainment industry, want to put other people on. You feel me? There's a lot of gatekeeping there,
yeah,
and it's dope the fact that you want to help people and uplift people to their maximum potential because you feel me, like I said before, like I was saying earlier, you feel me, something you work on may not be for you, but you're helping people see their higher potential and get to the step that they may have not been able to get to without you. You know what I mean?
exactly. If I know you trying to do right and you mean right and you got a good heart, I'm definitely gonna connect the dots. Don't connect the dots with everybody now.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Nah, believe me, some people you'll just be like, yo, bro, like, what is he doing right now?
Yeah, yeah. I ain't just, nah. If it's making sense and I know you own your shit and you're a good person, you really trying to do something, I'm gonna connect that dot for you. But
Nah,
if I know you on bullshit and it'll mess my reputation up and my relationship up, nah, I ain't doing that.
nah, I feel you on that. That's facts because nah, you got yo. Listen, at the end of the day, even if you want to help people, you still gotta make sure that your name doesn't get tarnished because reputation goes a long way, and a person's word, even though nowadays a person's word is not as valuable, but when you establish your reputation, your word becomes your bond. You feel me?
Facts.
That's more important than bread. You feel me? More important than gold. Your word. If you a man of your word, it'll be more important than any amount of money that you could possibly offer somebody. You know what I mean?
That's a fact, bro, for sure.
All right. If you could time travel to any moment in time, you know, music wise or any or otherwise, what point in time would you go back to just check out?
I want to go time travel into like the Pac and Biggie days,
Okay.
just to see what's popping. Like,
Like the early mid 90s.
yeah, the early mid 90s. Heavy D and all them. I want to go check all that out and see what's going on.
Facts. Madonna was coming up. She was killing it too.
Yeah, I like to time travel back to the '90s when everything was kicking off, man, for sure.
I bet. That's dope. That's dope. Yeah. So if you had to, all right, this is a hypothetical. If you had to put together your own festival, right? Miller's World Live. What five artists would be your headline acts?
Uh, hmm.
Any genre, any dead or alive, whoever you want.
Definitely Biggie and Pac for sure. Drake.
All right.
Um, DMX. Show X
Fire.
X a kill festival.
Oh hell yeah. You remember that clip of I think it was Summer
Yeah,
Jam '97 that he kills it with the
that's
Rough Rider anthem.
yeah. Um, Then I'll slow it down. I'll throw Whitney Houston in there for sure.
Okay, okay.
I throw Whitney in there, and then the last one I would have to say, mm, I'll probably have to put like what's that boy name? I had to put matter of fact the Fugees on there. I fuck with the Fugees heavy.
Facts.
Yeah, the Fugees for sure.
Definitely, definitely. But you gotta let Lauren do her own thing. Like, let the Fugees do it, then let Lauren do her little own thing too. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Because she
Exactly.
would kill it.
Yeah, Lauren would definitely kill it for
Kill it.
sure.
Kill it. All right. I know you're deep into the hip hop, but would you explore any other genres of music?
Yeah, EDM. I did an EDM track.
Oh, word?
Yeah, yeah, I did. I lost a bet, and then they was like, "Yo, if you lose the bet, you gotta do an EDM track." So I lost the bet, and I made one. So that shit pretty cool. That EDM side of things.
Nah, yo, bro, you talking my lane. I'm a house producer. It's my
Yo,
lane, bro.
I went to what's that shit in Vegas? EDC or some shit.
Oh, you went to EDC Vegas? I
Yeah,
went
that shit was
before it
wild.
got before it got canceled in New York. I used to go to EDC every year.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. I was
That
like,
shit is
dang.
lit, bro. That shit is lit. I remember there was another festival set called Izu that used to come over to New York every year on Labor Day weekend. But 2 years ago there was a riot, so they shut that shit down.
Damn.
But that's besides the fact. The story goes, my boys used to do the rigging for the festival. So
Okay.
every year they used to take me backstage and I used to meet the DJs and whatever, and I used to just be on stage. And that's kind of like one of the catalysts and like things that pushed me to actually like start doing house music and like producing and DJing and all that stuff.
Right, right.
Because just like seeing like 100,000 people wilding from the stage is insane. It's just like a sea of people where you're there like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, that shit wow for sure. That
Shit,
EDC shit was crazy. I was
it's
like,
it's
damn.
it's a vibe, bro. It's a whole vibe.
Yeah, it's a whole different lane over there.
Yeah. But yo, young Miller, you've been a vibe yourself.
I appreciate it, bro.
You're the man. And in the house tradition, what are your final thoughts for the roomies? Do you have any advice for them? Any, words of wisdom?
Yes, sir. Man, just protect your energy and whatever you trying to accomplish out there, just go hard for it. One door closed, the next door gonna open. Don't let that discourage you. Keep the faith. Pray to whatever God you believe in. Always do right by people. Always, believe in yourself. And like I say, man, just whatever you trying to accomplish, go hard at it. Don't stop. Keep going. Even when you get it, keep going.
Keep going.
Can't get comfortable. You get
No,
comfortable, somebody gonna pass you up. So even when you get it, you gotta keep going. You can't stop. When you get it, you gotta go twice as hard to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So that's my words of encouragement for people. Keep going, and when you get it, go even harder, man.
roomies, you heard it here first. And remember, if things ain't going your way, it's probably because you're not listening to your higher self and you're not following your path.
Facts.
And remember, don't pull out. Peace.